Yeah, here we go!
Voch is actually like one of the most entertaining people I watch.
KD Beats. Yeah, that beat is fire.
Beats Planet.
Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom.
Well, come on inside and get yourself something cool to drink.
And who's that peeking in my window?
Hey, Bachi.
Got something for that. whoever it is peeking up in here. I got something for you. Hey, what the business is, y'all? I know it's been a minute. My fault. Hey, man, don't y'all hate it when I come up here and I be like, yeah, man, you know, damn, boy, you know, we doing a bunch of work here, man. You know, we, you know what I'm saying, got XYZ here. You know, we got the, you know what I mean, there. Me and Brian Brothers come on here. You know, we do the doing all right every night. You know, I get it. And man, you know, me and Brian Brothers can come on here and share a story with you all about how when we walk to the draft show studio, we look over to the field on the right and we see Dak Prescott going crazy over there, looking healthy. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot's been going on, right? And I know at the end of all these streams, I'd be like, yeah, man, out of all this work I'm doing, streaming is my favorite thing to do, and I'm going to do it more. And I just end up doing that shit once a week.
It's false.
I know you're upset.
Not this time.
I know.
We created it. Not this time.
I know.
No, not this time.
I just happen to be back.
Hey, watch
I just happen to be here, and I want to stream more. But draft is getting close, man. I need y'all to understand, man. I need y'all to understand. We you know, the amount of topics ain't there. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna be the guy. I used to be this guy, right? You know, I used to be soapbox, get up on my soapbox and be like, oh, all the real content creators can find things to talk about this time of year. And Cowboys don't sign people up. We ain't got shit to talk about, you know? So when we get, you know, when we get some more topicry, I know I just made that word up. When we get some more topicry, then we'll be going live a little bit more. I can't make no promises right now, but I appreciate y'all for being here, man. I love y'all. Give me a hug, man. Man. I was taking a walk the other day. It was this morning, really. I was in boxing class. You know, sometimes coach make us jog and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I was jogging, and I was trying to think of some cowboy topicry. You know, it's not a whole lot. But when we have these conversations about draft, right? And cowboy draft, people ask me this all the time. They say, Voch, would you trade back from 12? You know? Of course, man. Of course. You know, we would like to. But y'all been watching my show long enough to know how I feel about the whole trading back conversation, right? It's highly unrealistic that we'll pick the phone up and we'll call Seattle and say, hey, Seattle, give me all those picks that you want to, because we wiped out. You know what I'm saying? So can you come up here and draft here and just give me all your picks? You just don't select a trade back on your own. You simply do not. Like there needs to be two of y'all. There needs to be two of y'all. So when I see people be like, oh, yeah, if Genty and McMillan ain't there, I'm trading back. Says who? Says who? You go, all right, Mike Green, the best player on the board right now. I'm trading back. Says who? Because Seattle going to look at your head like, I don't know. So, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really get into the whole idea of Voch, would you trade back? Or if you get wiped out, I'm just going to trade back. Because it ain't guaranteed you going to trade back. They may not answer the phone, and they may force you to make a pick. I'm always going to make the pick. You understand what I'm saying? Looking on my big board that y'all can find is pinned on my Twitter or whatever, I'm actually putting my big board together, like my actual stack right now. And I got 3 rounds stacked. That's 94 players all together. I'm looking at my top 12 or so, right? Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter, Ashton Genty, Mason Graham, Ted McMillan, Josh Simmons, Matthew Golden, Tyler Booker, Emeka Egbuka, Jade Barron, Luther Burden, Mike Green. I take all of them. I'm not getting wiped out. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take some weird Illuminati stuff for me to get wiped out, and then I'm gonna jump up and point at the TV like, you're cheating. You know what I'm saying? You ever been getting whooped in the game and just threw the game cheating? The game cheating if you get wiped out. Even if I look at my 13th best player, I can see Kelvin Banks here. You know what I'm saying? Will Campbell, Kenny Grant, Jahad Campbell. I've even seen the mock drafts that have Hampton going 12th overall. I wouldn't like it, but I get it. You know? So I decided to throw this little topic together today. This little bit of topic tree together today. Let me decide which screen I'm going to read comments on. Let me see. I decided to throw this little topic together. shit, what I worded, where's that? What the topic is? Shit. All right, here we go. The Cowboys are not trading up. That's just a guess. That ain't even official, right? And they should not trade back. That's an opinion. That's my own personal opinion. Okay. So when I say this is mostly going to be a first round conversation. They can do what they want in round 2. They want to trade back and get another pick in round 4 or 5, and so be it. Trade back in round 2 and 3. That's cool. That's because it's easier to do. It's easier. You know what I'm saying? Or trade up from, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. This is a first round conversation. And most importantly, this is all just my opinion. I just work a little close to the Cowboys, so I'm not breaking news here. Voch Lombardi, the Cowboys are not trading. It ain't none of that. This is all just my own thoughts here. Let me zoom out a little bit so y'all can see the Nash's jersey just a little tad better. Y'all can see the Nash's jersey just a little tad better. All right. But this is all my opinion. This is really a conversation about round 1. I'm gonna go through both of them a little bit. All right. Man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Let's do this. Nelson, Sadiqa, Shaq, what up? Ratio, Ruglock, damn. Who else? Vinny, ISO, what up? John, Toxic, Who else up here? Coach up here, what up, Coach? Jawan, Hammer UK, that's crazy. Robert Marcus, all right. Twyman, all right. Let's get into it. Brandy, Jarrell, Joseph, Tamara, what up? So where are we at right now? The first answer is incredibly easy. The Cowboys aren't going to trade up because they don't. The Cowboys are not going to trade up because they just simply don't. Fernando says he's new, so why the Cow? Welcome. But in both these scenarios that I'm gonna talk about and explain and give my opinion, you have to think about what you're gonna give up for who, right? So we sitting at 12. And this sucks being at 12. Well, we should have really tanked a little better so we could be at 6. And this should be real easy to talk about. But we at 12. And we right in the middle of all the good people and all the weird cats, right? I'm personally not trading up for Ashton Jeanty. I'm seeing all the mock drafts, and just a little bit of common sense would indicate that he's probably going to be a Vegas Raider. It is what it is. Ashton Jeanty is going to be a Vegas. That's life, right? I'm not trading up to 6 to get him. We don't know where McMillan's going to fall. He may fall to us. If we don't draft him, he may fall to the 19s. He can go to Vegas.
Did you hear what I said?
We don't know. We don't know what the hell can happen. We don't know nothing, right? But we're not trading up for that. We're not trading up for Abdul Carter because we'll have to go too far to go get him. We'll have to give up too many picks to go get him. If Abdul Carter's there at 2nd overall to Cleveland or something like that, we can't. We can't afford to give up those picks to go get them. As good as those players are, we can't afford to go get them. So when I see these news is Aaron, call in. I told you I was going to take your call last time. Aaron, call in. So when we see these newses that the Cowboys are looking to trade up or the Cowboys are interested in XYZ and Daniel Jeremiah start lying and shit and say, yeah, man, the Cowboys were cool when they'll spend a whole bunch of picks to go do wild shit. No, they not. Daniel Jeremiah? Boy, that Roy Williams trade wasn't never cool. That shit wasn't never cool. What you mean? No, doing weird stuff and moving these picks and making splashes is not what the Cowboys do. And no matter who you want to go get, you need dudes on your team because the Cowboys aren't going to make free agency moves. The Cowboys aren't going to make free agency moves. So everybody on every draft pick you got, especially in rounds 1, 2, and 3, you need those. And that's how trash we are right now. Like, we need the 5th. Like, pick 149 is necessary. Like, like any top 150 pick could be a starter for. That's how trash we are. But it is what it is. So I don't think there's a world where we trade up. But I think everybody, I don't want to say everybody, I think 80% of us, we're all in concert there. We're simpatico there. There's no world where many of us want to go give up picks to go trade up. Trading back, some of us would disagree. trading back, some of us would disagree here. So happy to see Voch make a move. I appreciate you, Greg. Salute. This is why I think the Cowboys should not trade back. And it's interesting Toxic Tom said that, because this is my reason why we should not trade back. So first and foremost, Brian Bros has been talking about this a lot, and he's been saying it on this show. He's been talking about the value of forcing a trade back, right? In an organic trade back situation, let's say with Seattle, right? In an organic trade back situation via the chart, Seattle would have to give up a 2 and a 3 to come pick at 12th overall. Let's say Seattle doesn't want to come up for shits and giggles, right? Let's just say we have to convince Seattle to come up, right? So that goes from us gaining a 2 and a 3 to get Seattle to come up. That compensation could turn into a 3 or a 4. Now we're giving discounts here. We're giving discounts to get out of there. I don't want to trade back that bad. I don't want to trade back so bad that I'm giving discounts on the compensation. Chad, does that make sense? Because if I'm trading back, I don't want to trade back because there's not a player at 12 that I don't want. I just explained to you 14 players that I would take. I'm not trading back because of players here that I don't want. I'm trading back for the picks. So if Seattle called me and say, well, Voch, we got a 2 and a 3 for you, that's much different than Seattle calling me saying, well, Voch, we got a 3 and a 4 for you. I'm not just taking any deal just to say I'm trading back. Even though we could use an extra 3rd and we could really use an extra 4th, we could really use the motherfucker we drafted at 12.
Did you hear what I said?
Man, we could really use a 2 and a 3. But that motherfucker at 12, we could use him too, dog. On everything I love, we could use him too. On Bravo, we could use him too. Because this is my logic, right? The discount would be Seattle moves up to 12. We get a 3 and a 4. But it's a 3 and a 4. It's a discount because there's nobody on the board that they like, right? This is the scenario. We're trading back. Nobody on the board that I want. I don't want none of these players on the board. Michael Williams sitting right there. I don't want Michael Williams. The discount is to make Seattle come up. You want to know how to get a 2 and a 3 from Seattle? You want to know how to get a 2 and a 3 from Seattle? You got to trade away from McMillan. Because, just my personal opinion, in my personal opinion, they're looking at their roster going, okay, we got Jackson and Jigba. DK is out. Tyler Lockett is old and out. We need a receiver. I want to go get McMillan before anybody else has an opportunity to. I think there's going to be a run. I think Golden's going to be going. All right, Cowboys, I'm Seattle. All right, Cowboys, I'll give you a 2 and a 3 for the opportunity to go draft McMillan. The problem is your ass got to be willing to move away from McMillan. I don't know if I'm willing because I think McMillan's a dude. I would love to have your 2 and your 3. Cowboy be tripping about 2s and 3s. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I know we look at Trey Diggs and we go, damn, boy, look at what a 2 could be. But damn, boy, we've been getting a lot of Tristan Hills, Jalen Smiths. We get a bunch of Tristan Hill, Jalen Smith schoolmakers lately. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that 1 is possibly better than the 2 and the 3 that you offering me. If your 2 and your 3 is Sam Williams and Oso Digizua, I mean, pardon me, not Osa, because I'm just looking at where we at. If your 2 and your 3 is Sam Williams and Chauncey Golston, I know the math ain't gonna math or whatever, but just bear with me for a second. Look at our 2nd round players and look at our 3rd round players and think about the dudes that we could get at 12. I'd rather just have the dude at 12. Just me personally. And I know you got needs, but honestly, the Cowboys shouldn't be addressing all their needs in the draft anyway. The Cowboys should just be a better front office and address this shit in free agency and trades and all this so that we can walk in the draft clear. That's what it should be. That's what it should be. We shouldn't have to be relying on a 3rd round pick to fill our roster out. I don't mind relying on a first round pick to help fill the roster out. You understand what I'm saying? I don't mind. Okay, McMillan, you're gonna have a job soon as you get here. Let me find a third round player that's a good example for this. Let me see. I don't want Jordan Birch to have so much responsibility. The edge from Oregon. I like him, but I don't want him. You know what I'm saying? I don't want Chase Lunt to have so much responsibility day one when he get here. Yeah, all right. Darian Porter. Like, it's cool if they could play, but I don't want those players to have so much responsibility when they get here. McMillan can have the responsibility. He's a first round pick. He's a top 12 guy in this scenario. I think the Cowboys' problem is this Jalen Tobin shit that we keep trying to do, right? Oh, Jalen step up. Yeah, and when he step up, he'll be ready. He'll fit right in. That's the problem. So, in my personal opinion, Voch says this: Would you rather have the dude or the trade back? Well, if we're going to trade back, I would imagine that Seattle's coming up for something. The quality players let's just say it's Genty. Let's just say it's McMillan. I'll give you one more for giggles since we up here. Hold on. For giggles since we up here. Hold on. Let's say it's offensive line. Let's say it's like Will Campbell. It's fucking Will Campbell. Let's say it's Matthew Golden. I mean, I saw somebody say, "Oh yeah, trade down and take Matthew Golden." Man, Matthew Golden might be going first.
Did you hear what I said?
Matthew Golden might be going first, man. We don't know how this is gonna shake out. We don't know how this finna align for us. In the first round, give me the dudes. Give me the best possible players I can. If I'm just reading comments, my bad. If it's McMillan, I'm keeping McMillan. If it's Genty, it won't be. I'm keeping Genty. If it's Golden, I'm keeping Golden. They'll all help us. Golden should be there. We don't know shit. That's my point. With all this trade back, and they should be there. They might be there, but they might not be there. Take your guy. Because you know what? Because look, the should be there culture. And Vinny, that's a fantastic point, because I think a lot of people thinking that, but the should be there. That's what happened with running back last year. I know the mark of that shit. That's what happened with running back last year. That big ass run on running back kept happening, and we was like, hey, all right, well, he's going. And next round they'll be there, and they kept going. They said, "Oh, wait, he's going." Well, let's get to round 3. Let's get somebody gonna be, and then another run happened in round 3, and we said, "Hey, he's going." Let's just take the dude, man. Let's take the dude. If you want to find a way to get an extra 4th, trade back out of the 3rd, like trade backwards from 3. If you want to go from the 12th pick in the 3rd to the 20th pick in the 3rd, and you pick up a 4 or 5, let's live with that. I don't want to move from 12. I need the best possible dude I possibly can. And the only reason we're in this situation in the first place, chat, because Jalen Tobin got to step up. Mozzie got to step up. Guyton got to step up. That's the problem. That's the problem. I'm trying not to get set on one guy, because even if he's there, Jerry might not take him, or he might be gone. I just knew we got let off the hook from the Tyler Guyton Olympics last year. I just knew we was off the hook from the Tyler Guyton Olympics last year. And this ain't me being told you so, guy. This just us talking. This is just us talking. When I saw Tyler Guyton on the board and I saw all the other people on the board, I was like, man, ain't no way we walk away. You know what I'm saying? Well, my man Graham Barton, out of there. Well, my boy from Alabama that went to Detroit, Arnold, Tyron Arnold, out of there. All the cats I like more than Guyton. We looked around. I like Cooper DeJean. Cooper DeJean was a first round pick. I'd rather took him than Guyton. Guyton's here, so we got to root for him. That's our guy. I want him to be better. I would love it for him to be better. Shit. What if Campbell is there? If Campbell is there, I mean, if Campbell is there and they like him, fine. It wouldn't be my pick, but I can see the vision. It ain't always, look, this is my thing. I either want the Cowboys to pick a player that I like, or I want them to pick a player that I might be cool on, but at least I can see the vision. I hope that makes sense, right? For example, in this draft, Will Johnson and Will Campbell, both Wills. Will Steele, all three Wills, right? If the Cowboys take them, they're not my favorite player to take at 12, but I can see the vision. Omarion Hampton wouldn't be one of my favorite players to take at 12, but I can see the vision. I just don't want the Cowboys to take a player I don't like. That's the problem. I don't want the Cowboys to take players that's going to make me go, you know what I'm saying? So, like Michael Williams, like Jalen Walker, whatever, like, don't take them at 12. Shamar Stewart, Nick Scordon, don't take them at 12. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't necessarily want Kelvin Banks, Will Johnson, Will Campbell at 12 overall, Omarion Hampton at 12 overall, but I can see the vision. They're at least cool players. I can sit back, shut my mouth, and chill out. We take Michael, I may visibly stand up with a bad look on my face. Calm it down, Voch. That's somebody's baby. That is somebody's baby, and I hope they make a lot of money and buy their mama a house. I'm just giving my opinion. We just talking sports. You ain't wrong though. That is somebody's baby that's about to make a whole bunch of money. But dog, hey, I'm somebody's baby too. You know that's where we at with it. Hampton at 12 is rich. I agree. It ain't as rich as Michael at 12. I at least got a second round grade on Hampton. I got a 3 on Michael. That's just where we at, man. It's where we at. Voch, you love O-lineman? Sure. How I feel about Green? I like Green. I like O-lineman. Just pick somebody I like. Y'all know who else I like?
There are times in life you wish you had a do-over. A chance to warp back in time to change your fate. Back to before you made the wrong choice. If you're in a wreck, make the smart choice right away. Frankel & Frankel. Chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frankel first.
214-333-3333. If you've been hurt in an accident, you get hit by a negligent driver, you get hit by a big truck, please call the Frankels, 214-333-333 or 817-333-3333. Don't call nobody else first. Do not call the insurance company. They're going to find a way to lie to you. Call the Frankels and they're going to walk you through who you need to be calling first. The Frankels are local, DFW. They've been serving DFW for 30 years now, and I just want y'all to go to frankelfirm.com. If y'all don't believe me, just go to frankelfirm.com. You're going to see 3 gentlemen wearing some nice looking suits there. I'm into that kind of game now, so I can, you know what I'm saying, so I can identify a good suit when I see one, and just scroll around and just look at the testimonies. They got testimony videos down at the bottom. If you call the Frankels, you're going to talk to a Frankel. None of this AI nonsense, none of this answering machine and all that. Look at how much money they win, these people, man. And look, they won't get paid until you get paid. If you've been hit by a big truck or a negligent driver, go to frankelfirm.com or call the Frankels, 214-333-3333. The phones is lit. Y'all can call in, tap in whenever y'all want. What my number is? I almost gave the Frankels number. I almost called the Frankels number. My fault. Bam. The number is 202-926-1127. Access code 309104. Tap in with me, and if y'all want to talk a little bit of draft, then we can talk a little bit of draft there, or just whatever it is that y'all want to talk about. Hey, give me 30 seconds to check on something downstairs. I'll be right back. Y'all don't go nowhere now. 30 seconds. Y'all count it. Count 30 seconds and watch. I'll be right back. Count 30 seconds. Now go. All y'all want to do is tell jokes and be funny. That's what's wrong with y'all. That's what's funny. All y'all want to do is tell jokes and be funny. Hold on, how I cut this on? Let me cut that off. And let me. All y'all want to do is be funny. That's y'all damn problem. That's y'all damn problem. Anyway, if y'all want to call in, y'all can, man. If not, man, I'm gonna go play the game. Hey, look. Hey, listen. I got the Frankel read out the way. You feel me? I got the Frankel read out the way. We could, you know what I'm talking about? Boy, here's a rotisserie chicken blazing hot down the stairs right now. Y'all got a little time with me. Let me check in on these supers, man. I'll at least see what the supers hitting on. Let me see. I'll at least see what the supers hitting on. But hey, if it's too early, what time it is? 2:00. I know it's 2. It's a little early for y'all. Let's see. What I say I was about to do? Supers. And we might do a raid today. If anybody's live, we'll do a raid. So we'll see. Myron? What's up, Myron? We'll answer y'all a question. We ain't doing none of that. Matter of fact, let me see something real quick. Let me just run back and see something real fast. Just run back and see something real fast. Look at Voch Lombardi going crazy over there. Look at him. All right. All right, that's what I said. Super. Let's see what the business is, man. What y'all talking about? I ain't talking about that. KD says, that beat is fire. He dropped the dub. It says, Vacho, salute. Appreciate you, player. Thanks for the support. Appreciate you for hanging around for a while, man. You know what I'm saying? All the long time listeners, man. That go way back. Appreciate y'all. Griggs dropped the 5. It says, Voch, for fun, pick a player at 12 using only the players you hope the boys don't pick. Why the hell would I do that? For fun, pick a player at 12 using only players that you hope the Cowboys don't pick. Who is Jalen Carter? Jay Carter? Who is Jay Carter? Let me look at my board real quick. Who is Jay Carter? I guess he meant Jalen Walker there. He probably meant Jalen Walker. Let's see. Jalen Walker, Stewart, Johnson, etc. Which makes you less mad? Well, I like Jalen Walker. He's just not a 12 overall guy for me. I like Will Johnson. He's just not a 12 overall guy for me. Will Campbell and Kelvin Banks, they're not necessarily 12 overall guys for me. I wouldn't hate picking like Shamar Stewart. I wouldn't like it at all. But Michael Williams, I'd have a humongous problem with. So my least mad guy out of the group of guys that I got issues with this year, is our Georgia guy, Jalen Walker. I can live with Jalen Walker. I can live with Will Johnson because I can see a path to success for those guys. You know what I'm saying? Michael, man, he needs some work, bro. Appreciate it, Griggs. Aaron dropped 5 and says, like your work on the draft show, man. Salute, appreciate it. Then he dropped another dub up top. That's 15 altogether. He says, the fact that you remember, I tried to call respect. And I remember all teams. Me to remember all teams. You feel me? And Nelson dropped 5 and says, what are teams seeing that the draft community could be overlooking on Stewart? Or this is a Will Levis situation where is hype overtook the film. Well, I'll tell you what's happening. The people in the league, when they like these players a little more than we do, AJ Beard dropped the deuce, says Dallas only gets wiped out if no quarterback go before 12. Sure. And even then, I have somebody. I go Tyler Booker or something. I think here's the issue, bro. Who asked me that? Nelson. is, I think this is a fantastic answer I'm about to give y'all, as humbly as I could possibly say it. The league has faith in them, in themselves, and we have faith in us. The league doesn't think about us necessarily. We think about the league all the time because we're the fan, right? Or the draft community. So this is what happens, right? Let's take Shamar Stewart, a player that has a ton of upside, right? He's run down the middle of you guy, doesn't really finish his sacks, and his production wasn't all the way there. Same with Michael. The league goes, I can fix him. It's just their own thing. It's their own ego-based thinking. Oh yeah, I can fix him. Fans, media scouts are going, yeah, but he can't play. Like he's not good right now. He's not jumping off the film right now. And they're going, right, but we have certain metrics that we look for and we think we can fix this. Like Tyree Wilson's a great example of that. With the Raiders, he was a Texas Tech guy. He had all the measurables. He looked like the perfect football player. They said we could take those traits and fix them and believe in our coaches and turn them into something. And we up here like, man, we don't know your damn coaches. We don't know if you can fix this moment. Like, just give me the dude that's good on film right now. And he'll be good on film in the league. Don't give me the cat that, you know what I'm saying? And it may work out sometimes, right? Like Michael worked out. Travon Walker worked out. But for every Travon Walker or Micah Parsons, it's 15 Cleveland Farrells that don't work out. You understand what I'm saying? That makes sense? They just got a little faith in themselves. Like,
the conference has been locked.
They just got some faith in themselves. That's all. Ain't no problem. Appreciate y'all for contributing to the Supers. I love y'all to pieces, man. I love you. Let's get 202 on the phone. Well, it's 2202. Shit, hold on. So let's get 202. Well, hello. Well, we got you. What's happening this 202? What the business is?
A question for you, unless you covered already, and I apologize, but T-Mac, where do you see him falling? Does he fall to 12?
Me personally, he's a top 6 player on my board, so he shouldn't be falling no damn where. I think a lot of this new stuff is just draft season talk. I think teams are going to try to find a way. It's one of two things. Like they're either throwing chum in the water to get us to not take them and they take them early, or teams suck at drafting and they overthinking it. I don't see a world where he falls to 20. Like Daniel Jeremiah came as McMillan was never a top 10 guy for me. I'm like, man, what's wrong with your eyes, player? So I can't agree with the league's sentiments on that. But what my heart feels like, I think he'll go top 10 or top 12 because I think he's that damn good of a player.
I agree with you. I hope he falls to us. I think it's all propaganda. You're right.
You damn
DJ Giddens.
Yes, sir.
Maybe in the 3rd round. What do you think?
That's exactly where I got him at. I got Giddens in the 3rd round. I think he's fantastic. I think he's elusive. I didn't think he was that fast until I saw him run his 40, and he was that fast and cool. I thought he ran with some good balance, and I thought if they threw the ball to him more, I think he'll be able to catch it and do some great things with it. He's likely going to be doing more of that in the league, so that's cool. He need to work on his blocking though, but as a 3rd round running back, I'll take him for sure.
That's what I like to hear.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he fits into Clayton Adams' offensive scheme. Plus, we got the offensive line coach from Kansas State.
You damn straight.
I think those are all big pluses.
Big pluses. So now we got 2 running backs from K-State. They all know what the business is, and a guard / center from damn K-State. Let's just do what they do and run the football. We'll be straight.
And a shout out to Mighty Mouse Deuce Vaughn.
Shouts out to Deuce Vaughn, man. Hopefully he gets a good opportunity this year. Appreciate you, man. Good call.
Yeah. Thank you. Yep.
Hell yeah. I don't know nothing about these coaches, man. I wish I did. I wish I had more insight for y'all. Y'all just gonna have to listen to the other beat writers on it. I'm not that guy. Like once we acquire people and they put Cowboy film out, that's when I watch their film. But other 202, what up? Who this?
What's up, boss, man? This Zoe calling from DC, man.
What's
How
up?
you?
What's up, Zoe from DC? What you got for the show, man?
Man, first of all, keep doing your thing, man. I love watching you. Only you and a couple other people. Stay away from some of these other podcasters, but I mess with you.
Appreciate you.
I got a couple questions for you. So, I like T-Mac, right?
Yes, sir.
But Mingo is on a roster.
Yeah.
So, you think they could be like, even though the Cowboys community want T-Mac, you think they could be saying we already have him and they're not even paying attention to him?
This is only a question because the Joneses are terrible at their job. This shouldn't be a question at all. Like, you know, T-Mac is clearly better than everybody on the roster, not named Lamb. You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't be an issue. It shouldn't be a problem. You know, we shouldn't even think about nobody that's on the roster right now. So I think at the end of the day, the only receivers that matter on your team right now is Lamb and Turpin. Lamb and Turpin. Everybody else, they got to get in where they fit in.
Okay, true. True. All right, and the last one. Give me your ideal first three draft your first 3-round draft picks. What would make Voch be more ecstatic than when CeeDee Lamb dropped to us?
Well, of course, the answer is Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter, Ashton Jency. But I mean, if we can get McMillan or Golden in the first round, I don't think Tyler Booker falls to the second round at all. Love to have him, but if Donovan Jackson is there, we can line him up at right guard and we'll be good to go. And take one of my third round running backs or just a running back that I think will be there in the third round. RJ Harvey could be there. Dylan Sampson could be there. Quinshawn Judkins, DJ Giddens could be there. Either one of those running backs in round 3 would be just fine. And hopefully we can get a corner and a tackle in the fifth. Hopefully.
All right, man. I appreciate you, big dog. Man, keep doing your thing, man.
Appreciate it, Zoe. Good call, mate.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, man, I ain't want to keep y'all too long today, man. I just wanted to tap in with y'all. Jake Downey dropped the 5 says, what position are you willing to double dip in the draft, even if you might miss a need? How do you differentiate between depth and developmental? If I look at so everybody's a developmental player. All of your young players are developmental players, but you only put a tag of developmental player on a developmental player if you think that player is bad. You know what I'm saying? No matter who your third round player is going to be, your second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth player are going to be. They're all developmental guys. But Michael can't play right now, so he's definitely one. Where would I double dip? If you miss running backs in round 1, 2, and 3, I'll take one in round 5 and round 7. If you take a 3 tech early or a player that can play 3, I can imagine you could take a 1 later. I'm sure like D-line don't count where you can take a edge early and a 1 tech later. I don't think that's what you're talking about, but I don't know if they're gonna double down too much. If anything, it's probably gonna be like offensive line, defensive line, like not guard, tackle, nose 3. It's like O line, D line. You know what I'm saying? Good question though. Hey man, but I love y'all to pieces, man. Just wanted to put some work out for y'all real fast. Shouts out to the Frankles. Y'all tap into franklefirm.com. 214-333-33. Let me make sure that's the number. Hold on. Let me make sure that's the number. Of course that's the number because I'm Voch. Of course that's the number. 214-333-3333. If you've been hit by a negligent driver, tap in to the Frankles. They'll walk you through everything you need, all right? Be sure to tap in tonight on the Doing All Right podcast. I love y'all to pieces. Angie dropped the dub in there. She said, shouts out to you, Voch. Love you. We love you back. Appreciate the dub and the supers. And if you just getting here, then hit rewind. I'm sure we did some fantastic things on this show earlier. I'm going to Bleacher Report at 6 o'clock. Yeah, at 6 o'clock. And of course, y'all know that we're going to have an episode of Doing All Right later on. So hit the rewind button. Y'all hold it down for the Doski Woski and the Peasky Whiskey. Until next time, I love y'all. Salute. Salt and Pepper Lounge coming soon, man.